There's so many little tidbits that really encompasses the kind of guy he was. He had a fantastic sense of humor.
Yeah.
I guess one of my favorites, least well known, is that he was very much about loyalty to his family, to his friends. He was the godfather to the Manet kids. He was godfather to the Monet kids. Everyone was godfather to everybody else.
Yeah, right.
Claude Monet was his best friend in the whole wide world. Absolutely his best friend. And they went to pretty much to school together. When they were young and they were going to, or my great-grandfather was going to l'École des Beaux-Arts in Paris. Two of the things, they didn't come from any money. Nobody had money, right? He was I think it was like the fifth son out of like 16 of them, right?
Yeah.
When he was that's a good story too. Never mind. When he was putting himself through l'École des Beaux-Arts, the way a lot of these artists did, and this is still a legitimate, mostly legitimate process, is that they would make representation of other artists more well-known and more popular, and they would sell them to English tourists that would come from England, and they would sell these paintings. So my great-grandfather's specialty was making Eugène Delacroix paintings. So he made Eugène Delacroix paintings to sell to English tourists. And I have run into a couple of the English families that were upset that they found out that they have a fake Delacroix painting. But what they don't know is that they probably have a real Renoir.
Whoa!
So they would sell these paintings to pay their way through l'École des Beaux-Arts. Apart from that, nobody had any cash. Monet and Renoir, Claude and Pierre, lived together in a tenement building, like almost a slum, right? Now, this building was owned by Pierre-Auguste's cousins. Like, they owned it, right? They had the better slum apartment. And now, my great-grandfather would go out. He would do odd jobs. He would do anything. Like, he would go to cafe. He would go door to door, knock on doors. Go to cafes and say, look, I will paint the decorations. Like, I will do the thing. Like, and they would like, yeah, sure, whatever. And so he would find, and throughout the day, he would get enough to buy a little bit of food, right? And he would bring it home. And then he would go to the cousins. And after they were done there with their dinner, they would give their leftovers, or whatever was left that they felt like giving, they would give to my great-grandfather. And he would take what he had done for the day, plus what he got from the cousins. And he would go home, and he would share that with Monet, who had nothing. All right?